start. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Blood and Thunder PLE. Now, this is part one of three. Over the next 3 days, we will be having some amazing matches for you all. Now, I want to apologize. There was some production issues the last few episodes, and my voice was not as loud as the other sounds of the crowd and the fighting, and you weren't able to hear me as much. So we have fixed that in production this time. I apologize, but we have an amazing card planned for you tonight. We have both the men's and women's Intercontinental Championships. We have both the men's and women's tag championships. We have both the men's and women's world championships. We have a light heavyweight championship, and TK Landon and Stormzy will be having another match. But here we have our opening bout. Now, these two have been going at it for 8 straight weeks, and this is the final match between them in this very vicious rivalry that they have been having. It all started in a tag team match between the Chaos and the Generation, where the Generation won by countout, and this man right here, Marco Gates, blamed Isaiah Zank for the loss, and ever since they have just been brutally fighting non-stop. And the general manager had enough and said, like, look, you guys are fighting at the PLE, I'm even putting the Intercontinental Championship on the line. And then last week, they had a match to determine, the winner determined what the stipulation for this match was. Isaiah Zank knocked Marco Gates out with a punch and has declared this match a no-holds-barred match. That means anything goes, nothing is off the tables. And there you see it, ladies and gentlemen, that beautiful men's Intercontinental Championship. I don't know why I couldn't get that out. There you see it. And which one of these men will win? Will it be Isaiah Zank of the Generation or Marco Gates of Chaos? We find out right now. Let's kick it off. Kicking off Blood and Thunder. I hope you guys enjoyed the little hype package that we threw together yesterday. And our official Blood and Thunder theme. Oh, and Marco Gates already going for the weapons, going for a table of all things. And Isaiah Zank immediately just slamming Marco Gates onto the metal parts of that table. And then the elbow drop. Oh, and then a senton on top. You guys know you're meant to put each other through the table, right? That's why it's there. Just kicking the arm of Marco Gates in between the ground and him was that metal. These two definitely have a disdain for each other, and they're coming into this with every intention to just brutally hurt their opponent. They don't want to win. They don't care about a title. This is about beating each other senseless. The title is just a benefit for winning. And these two just back and forth with their chops and punches. Just brutally going at each other. And now, the flurry of punches from both of them. And now, Marco Gates was going for a powerbomb onto the metal of that table. Oh, Sister Abigail onto the table. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. That could have very well been the end of this match. Now again, it's no holds barred, so there's no pinfall, there's no countouts in this match. They can fight wherever they want. However, the pinfall must happen inside the ring. It is not a false count anywhere match. Oh, big slam. Locks in the Anaconda Vice. Oh, and Zank fights back now. Oh, and there we see the same choke that's put Marco Gates away before. Will we see it happen now? Marco Gates is fighting pretty hard, but Zank lets go. He obviously sees that that's not going to be enough. Goes to the top rope. Big jumping senton off the top rope. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Zank can't believe it. He thought he had it finished. He thought he was finally done with Marco Gates. Busting Marco Gates open with that kick now. Oh, the dragon screw onto the ladder there. Oh, here we go. Go to sleep. Also, I said ladder, I meant table. You know what I meant. Here goes to the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. The fans saying they're not worthy of this brutal battle, and I have to say, I think I agree. This is definitely how these two had to go out in this final bout for this rivalry that they've had. As I said, they don't want the title. This was never over a title. This was over pure hatred. And oh my god, what a slam. Goes to the cover. 2, and a kick out at 2. And Marco Gates can't believe it. Again, these two have just wanted to beat each other down, beat each other senseless for weeks now, and they're finally getting to do it completely sanctioned. These two will go to whatever lengths they can to beat each other up in this match. There's a reason why Zank chose no holds barred. Oh, what a move there. And that's because they can do whatever they want without getting in trouble. And there's the choke again. Could we see it put Marco Gates out? Goes for the cover. 2, and a kick out at 2. Goes for another cover. Oh, tries to cheat now. 2, and no, it doesn't even make it a 2. Marco Gates is not losing to a cheating Isaiah Zank. What a big slam there. Oh no. Isaiah Zank with that bat. Oh, but Marco Gates countered. And just assaulting Isaiah Zank now. I want to know why they've grabbed that table but haven't used it. Oh, here we go. Anaconda Vice. Will we see the tap from Isaiah Zank here? We do! Oh my god! Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a brutal battle, and what a way to end this bitter rivalry that these two have had for the last 2 months of just non-stop attacking each other week in, week out, all over a single tag team match that ended in a double countout. And it's led to this brutal battle where Marco Gates bled to earn himself the men's Intercontinental Championship. And these two went to war here tonight for what was a hell of a rivalry. And I'm just going to be happy to see these two not go toe-to-toe every single week, stopping matches that should have happened. The amount of opponents that were meant to happen, that were meant to be fighting these two, and then the other one just attacks them and brings them out, knocked out. It had to stop, and this is the only way I could see it happening. It's just this brutal battle, this brutal war, and to add insult to injury, Marco Gates ends it with a submission move, of all things. Congratulations to Marco Gate, the first ever World Wrestling Affliction Intercontinental Champion. Congratulations. Now let's move on to our next match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had our first Intercontinental Championship match. Now it's time for our second. It is the Women's Intercontinental Championship match coming up right now. Now this match all spins because of this woman right here. The villain, Olivia Jade, had in her contract when she signed in this company that she would be given 2 title shots of her choosing at any time. And now she got the first one when she debuted against the Queen Ivy Fisher in another brutal match for their long-term rivalry that I don't think will ever end. And she failed that match, but she saw, I've spoken to her backstage, she said that she saw a weakness in Taryn Sky, and she plans to benefit from that in this match. So she took the opportunity to cash in her second title shot on the Women's Intercontinental Champion in Taryn Sky. Now, we saw these two go toe-to-toe last week in that tag team match, and Taryn Sky was targeting the knees and head of Ivy Fish, of Olivia Jade, not Ivy Fisher. Of Olivia Jade here. And Olivia said that, yes, she is still feeling some pain in her knees from that, but she doesn't think it will stop her from coming out of this on top. And then I spoke to the champion Taryn Sky as well, and she gave me a very clean, confident answer. I'm gonna win. I have nothing more to say. So we'll see how Taryn Sky performs against this veteran of the ring, former multiple-time TKWF Women's World Champion, here in the villain Olivia Jade. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. The Women's Intercontinental Champion. Now, the real question is, she's the first person to ever defend a championship here in this company. I mean, we've seen champions crowned. Obviously, she was crowned this champion. Ivy Fisher crowned the Women's World Champion. And then we just saw Marco Gates be crowned the Men's Intercontinental Champion. Why can't I say that word tonight? But she is the first defending champion as the Women's Intercontinental Champion. Will she start a trend of retaining titles? Or will she start a trend of champions losing titles? We find out here.
Introducing the challenger from New York, the villain, Olivia Jade.
And you see Olivia Jade, serious, nothing phasing her. She wants to win that title.
The Women's Intercontinental Champion, Taryn.
And I think I see a bit of afraidness on Taryn Sky right there. She's got a lot on her plate here tonight. She has to defend that title. She has a lot riding in on this. It's her first ever championship as a wrestler. It's her first ever title defense. How will she handle this? Let's find out right now as these two go toe to toe in this women's match. And already with the roll-ups immediately. We saw this in the tag team match too. It's always a way to start the match. And now targeting the hand of Taryn Sky. Now, as I said, Olivia Jade come into this match saying that she knows a weakness in Taryn Sky's offense. She didn't tell me what, but she did say that she plans to abuse that weakness in this match, in her attempts to pin Taryn Sky or submit her. And Taryn Sky just simply said in a very confident voice, I'm gonna win. So we'll find out how that works out for both of these ladies. And so far, this match has been Olivia Jade's. Although Taryn Sky has got a few hits in, she has basically dominated the early goings in this match. And just kicking Taryn Sky in the head now. Taryn Sky fighting back now. Big drop kick there. Olivia Jade rolls out. Taryn Sky goes to the top rope. A nice counter there from Olivia Jade. But it doesn't matter because Taryn Sky stays on top. And now the onslaughts here from these two just beating each other down. Oh my god. Just throwing her into the barricade now. Now waiting for Taryn Sky, stalking her. Is Taryn Sky gonna can't wait for the count out? Olivia Jade taunting now. Taryn Sky coming into the ring. Goes for her reverse powerbomb. A very signature move there. Oh, big spinning elbow there from Olivia Jade. And now just the flurry of kicks from Olivia Jade. Oh, Taryn Sky got out of the ring as Olivia Jade went to pick her up. Whoa, interesting move there from Taryn Sky. And a big drop kick to the corner. And Olivia Jade getting out while she can. Big slam down there. Throws her into the ring now. Goes for the cover. Could this be it? One? No, definitely not. Kick to the back. Kick to the head now. Now, I don't know what weakness Olivia Jade was talking about, but it seemed to be working so far, so much in this match. She has very much controlled the tempo of this entire fight. Taryn Sky has gotten some hits in here and there, but at the end of the day, it's been Olivia Jade and Olivia Jade only. Oh my god! Olivia Jade hitting her own Sky's the Limit. Just to add insult to injury here against her opponent, using her own finisher against her. Now Olivia Jade is definitely taking this match seriously. And now those kicks and just throwing her across the ring. Now dragging her to the middle. Oh, locks in an arm lock. Just stretching Taryn Sky. Will Taryn tap here? No. But Olivia Jade not thrilled with that. She's going for the win. Goes to the top rope now. Big splash off the top rope. Goes to the cover. Could this be it? 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. And that doesn't faze Olivia Jade. She's staying on the offensive. Oh, what a move there. Big knee to the head. Goes for some kind of kick. Doesn't quite get it. Oh, went for a kick in the corner, but Taryn somehow countered. Hurricane Runner there from Taryn Sky, and now she's back in the offensive. You're seeing the fatigue in her now. She's definitely taken a beating so far. Oh, and the nice counter there from Olivia Jade. Just targeting the head of Taryn Sky. Calling for her to stand up. Big splash off the second. Oh! No, Taryn Sky countered it into a big body slam herself. Now calling. We know what's coming here. The big double rope drop kick. Now Taryn Sky, nice Hurricane Runner there. Trying to get some tempo, trying to get some momentum in her favor. Big splash. Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. Could this be it? Goes for the cover. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Taryn Sky can't believe it. She going for a second one? She is. Sky's the limit. Oh, but the counter. The counter now goes for the cover here. 1, 2, 3. What? Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, the reign of Taryn Sky has been ended after one defense. The villain, Olivia Jade, came into this match saying she found a weakness in Taryn Sky's attacks, and she apparently used it to her advantage, finding the way to bring that win. I feel like Taryn Sky gave the last of what she had in that first Sky's the Limit, and when she went for the second one, she just didn't have the energy or momentum to nail it. And that gave Olivia Jade that chance to counter it. I feel like if she had have landed that second one, she may have won. But the fact that Olivia Jade was able to counter, you just saw the energy drain from Taryn Sky's body after she landed on the ground. Congratulations to Olivia Jade for winning the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And thank you so much for watching the first episode of the PLE. We will see you tomorrow night, or tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. Australian Standard Time for part 2.